Now, before you guys get your panties in a bunch talking about, oh, he's using Alpha Male Strategy's name on his channel, on his video title to get some publicity, to get some traffic, to get his views up. Guys, I'll be the first one to admit that yes, I am using his name to get some publicity on this video. Why? The only reason behind that is so that more people can come to my channel and understand and learn this red pill material. I'm not doing this for the fame, fellas. I understand the repercussion of this type of message that I'm spreading. I understand that if my channel does get to the point of getting a lot of attention at some point, that is going to come with a lot of negative attention as well. And I understand the consequences of that. And I've perfectly accepted them. I've understood them and I've accepted them. And I'm still doing it every single day, showing my face here. What fame am I going to do this for, guys? Like, if anything, it's just going to give me negative attention anyways. If anything, there is a chance that it can get me fired from my job, or get me fired from my college, or get me expelled from my college, whatever. So yes, I understand. I mean, and I also know that getting famous, quote unquote, doing this kind of stuff is not really going to get me lucky with the ladies either, because if I understand that if you're an alpha male and you stay in your masculine frame and give subtle messages to ladies that you're an alpha, that yeah, that does work. But if you're blatantly just talking about it in front of a camera every single day, 364 days a year, then that's a turnoff for women. They're gonna start calling you all sorts of names. I understand all of that, so it's not really benefiting me in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And because I know that if my channel does take off, I'm never going to monetize this channel, because there's no point. At any point, YouTube can strike me down. So my plan is to just fly under the radar. That's it. But yes, I am using his name so that some guys can come in and understand this red pill stuff I talk about, and especially in this video, because this is a very important video. Why? Because guys, we have some content creators on the manosphere, like Alpha Male Strategies, LFA, for some of you guys who know who that is. He was actually my very first content creator that I started watching when I got into this red pill stuff 2 years ago. And then, so these type of guys are here talking about, you know, just pump and dump or rotation and date them, take them out on dates, and then use them for what you want out of them, but still understand their nature. And then you have guys like Coach Greg Adams, Better Bachelor, Donovan Sharp would also fall into the Alpha Male Strategies category. And then you have Coach Greg Adams, Better Bachelor, Darius McTow, those guys who are strictly about not paying for dates, not being chivalrous at all, not pedestalizing women at any shape, form, or fashion. Now, this leaves a lot of guys in a very big mass confusion that if I'm not supposed to take girls out on dates at all, if I'm just supposed to get free sex out of them, but then here another guy's telling me that I should go out and keep my dates cheap, what should I do? What is the purpose? Like, guys get very confused, because I have seen that in all sorts of comment sections and all sorts of videos on YouTube. Guys just messaging each other back and forth and just leaving comments that, and then you have your MGTOW guys, right? I mean, I don't disagree with none of your opinions. I support all of your opinions, but there's guys out here who are looking for real answers. For those of you guys who have already figured out the answer for yourself, salute to you. You are one of the lucky ones. A lot of guys don't even know what to do in life, and they're still looking for answers. So, and this is a very big confusion guys have, and very big question is that, so what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to take him out on dates, or am I supposed to not take him out on dates? Am I supposed to spend some sort of money on him, or am I supposed to not spend a dime on him at all? Like how Darius MGTOW says that don't even buy him a pack of gum. So what are you actually supposed to do? Guys, what you are failing to understand though, that all of these red pill content creators, what they're trying to say is improve your lifestyle first. Even Alpha Male Strategies talked about this in numerous of his videos, that once you get to the point where spending a couple dollars here and there for a woman on a date is chump money to you, then you need to start implementing his strategies. If you're trying to broke date out here, none of this is going to work. Is it possible that you're still going to get laid? Of course, absolutely. There's tons of women out there who would be attracted to broke guys and no good guys. You know, we hear about stories like this all the time. Women sending love letters, sleeping with guys from the prison, this, that, and the other. Guys who have nothing going on for themselves. Of course, there's tons of women out there like that. But you got to have some sort of game. You got to have the mouthpiece. You got to have the charisma. But for guys who don't have anything yet, and they don't have the game down, and they don't have the charisma part yet either, they're just trying to get it going in life. What about those guys? Because those are the guys, in my opinion, who watch a lot of these videos, right? A lot of those guys, let me rephrase that, a lot of those guys watch these videos. Because the guys who are losers, no good, they know that they get laid. So they don't really need to watch these kind of information. And the guys who kind of just gave up and went black pill, they figured out their path, so they're not looking for answers either. So the middle class, the middle ground class, which is the vast majority of guys out here, what about those guys? Is guys, what you have to understand that all of us, we're talking about self-improvement first. MJ Get Right, he talks about it all the time. Steph is Cold, they talk about it all the time. You need to self-improve, you need to level up. However you want to phrase it. That's the main concept of Red Pill. That's the main concept, idea of every single Red Pill channel that you can come across. Everything around it, women coming in your orbit, you know, dealing with women's nature, this, that, and the other, that's secondary stuff. Even though it does seem like that's all we talk about. Why do we all talk about this? Because that's all you guys like to see. That's all you guys want to see. And the content creators understand is that if they're trying to get big, if they're trying to get noticed on YouTube, not noticed, but if they're trying to grow their numbers, their following, they need to give the audience what the audience wants. You need to give the people what they want. That's why they keep creating these kind of content. But in pretty much every single video, there's a hidden message, is that you need to self-improve. I think pretty much in every single Alpha Male Strategist video, I think he even says it out loud. Just spells it out right for you guys to self-improve. There might be videos here and there where he doesn't, but the message is still hidden. But guys, you have to understand this, is that once you get to the point of, okay, I like this girl, and I'm going to take her out on a date. It's going to cost me $50, but it's chump money to me. Unless you don't get to that point, it's going to feel like you're giving her something. You're pedestalizing her. Now, is it possible that you are going to leave the ass on the table just because you're paying for her? She's feeling like you're putting her on a pedestal? Of course. Especially with younger girls on there anywhere from 18 to 23, I would say, especially when they're still in college. Those girls have a lot more options than girls after college. So those girls, if you take them out on a date, and even if you spend like $10 on them, there's a very good chance that she's gonna flake on you, or she's not gonna, or the relationship, quote unquote, is gonna die out without you even getting the bedroom fun out of her. Why? Because she has a lot of other options, and maybe your game wasn't up to that point. But afterwards, after she gets out of college, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30, 32, girls in their 30s is just easy lay, taking candy from a kid, right? So those girls, there's a very high chance that you're gonna get what you're looking for out of her if you take her on a date and keep the dates cheap. Very high chance. Why? Because they don't have as many options as these college girls do. They're out of the college scene. Now reality is finally hitting them. And they're also approaching the wall. You guys already know what the wall is. And they're starting to see, man, maybe life isn't all that I was told my whole life. Now, how you interact with women, what you want to do with women, if you want to interact with women at all, is completely up to you. But before you go out and do anything with women, you have to understand these things first. You have to start self-improving. You have to improve yourself first. And if you are in a middle class ground where, sorry, something's in my eye, where your life is not there yet, but you're building it up to that point, and you're still working at it, yes, that's pretty much that's a very hard time to get laid with the girls you really want. I understand that. Now, I'm not telling you guys what type of females you should be attracted to, but I'm sharing my own experience with you guys. I'm probably one of the brutally honest guys that you guys will find besides these content creators. Obviously, all these content creators, salute to all of you guys. You guys make great content. I watch all of you guys, and you guys are brutally honest about pretty much everything you say. But I would definitely put myself on that boat as well, because I will never ever hesitate to tell you guys about my failures in the past. So in the past, or even now, I'm not there where I want to be in my life completely yet. My finances are not completely set up yet. I'm still working at it. So yes, right now I'm sleeping with 6, 7s, 8s. Maybe 9s here and there. In the past, have I gotten lucky with a 10? Yes. But that was, as I just said, that was just luck. And in the past, I have also implemented the pump and dump strategy pretty much my whole life. And which is why I don't have a whole lot of girls in my rotation right now. Matter of fact, as of me speaking right now in this video, me making, I don't have any girls in my rotation. 0 is the number. Because the couple of girls I was messing around with, I dumped one of them, and I got dumped by the other one. But the other one who I got dumped by, what happened was she was trying to cuff me after sleeping with me only once. And I was kind of giving her the cold shoulder. And she kind of, blocked me. So she said, she just deleted me, blocked me, and it just didn't work out. So she was trying to get commitment out of me, and I wasn't giving her that, so she dumped me. So that's how I call dumping. Really, in reality, I kind of dumped her because I didn't give her what she wanted, but I still got what I wanted. And the second girl who I dumped, funny thing, she found out about my views, about how I portray women and how I look at the world. She found out that I'm a red pill aware man, is what I'm trying to say. I think she went on YouTube and found my channel somehow. I don't know how she got it, but she got it. And then we kind of had like an argument about it, small argument. And then and then she sent me this long paragraph. When I saw that this is getting out of hand, I just deleted her. So guys, I am suffering from a dry season right now. I'm going through a drought right now, but that's because I didn't understand the importance of rotation. And the main reason why I didn't keep girls in my rotation after I slept with them once in the past, just pumped and dumped them, is because I wasn't in a good financial situation back then that I am in now. My financial situation was a lot worse back then. So the girls I was sleeping with was also a lot worse, look-wise. They're like 4s, 5s, and 6s, 7s. 8s was like max here and there was my usual things. 9s, 10s, as I said, I definitely got lucky with a couple of them, but that's just luck. So now that I've improved my life, now I'm sleeping with 6, 7, 8s. And that's what I'm telling you guys to understand, is that you have to look at this whole situation about what to do when you hear so many different type of information out here, is that you have to self-improve first. Guys, men are made, women are born. And one of the hardest pill that I had to swallow when I first started learning about red pill is that nobody cares about us. Nobody gives a rat's ass about us. Because at the end of the day, it's not us that they want. It's what we can provide for them. For them as in women and society at large. We are disposable in their eyes if we don't have anything going on for ourselves. What I'm trying to say is that if you don't have your life set up, you are nobody. And you have to accept that, fellas. You have to accept it. Yes, we were dealt the wrong hand If you look at that in that sense and compare yourself to a woman, that they were given everything, all the beauty and everything, but there's way more things that we have that they don't have. There's way more advantages of being a man than it is being a woman. Why? Because the beauty that they have only lasts so long. That's why we always win at the end of the day, because our resources is the number one thing that makes us attractive in the sexual marketplace. And we have till the day we die to make more and more resources. Women's resources is just their looks. They don't have that long to hold on to those resources. That's why I say that I love being a man and the future is still male. One of Coach Greg Adams' phrase. Guys, I hope this video made sense. Okay? So I hope you guys are not angry with me that I use Alpha Male Strategy's name. You know, again, it's vital for more and more guys, young guys like myself, to come out and start making content like this and start waking up more and more men. Why? Because the guys who already exist in the manosphere, it's a matter of time, will be taken down from YouTube. They know that. They talk about it every here and there. And this is very sad to see, is that how we're being silenced all the time. Coach Red Pill, you guys know what happened to him after his channel hit 250,000 subscribers. Better Bachelor is probably going to be going down too. The bigger you get, the more attention you get, the more negative attention you get. Somebody and people start flagging your stuff. They'll find the smallest defects to take you down. There's going to be more motives to take you down than there will be to actually improve their own situation. People don't like hearing things that don't make them feel comfortable. So, and they'll do everything in their power to get rid of that person. Instead of actually using that information the person is saying to improve their life, then they would actually go and improve their life. That's just people you have to understand about. That's just human nature. Yeah, you have to understand. And accept. Acceptance is very important in Red Pill. That's the very last stage of Red Pill. There's multiple stages. Anyways, I'm ranting right now. Guys, give this video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe. Share this video to your friends. Go out and check out my other videos on my channel, as I said earlier. I promise you it's going to help you guys out. And let me know what you guys think about my content, okay? I've been making this content since January now, every single day. And I'm not doing it for the fame. I mean, if fame was the reason why I started making YouTube videos, I definitely would not be making Red Pill content. I can promise you that. I actually started making YouTube videos earlier in my channel about motorcycle stuff. If you go back way early, like a couple of years ago, you'll see some of those videos still there. That's when I was chasing after the fame. I was in the wrong mindset. I didn't understand my purpose. But now I'm learning more and more about my purpose. That's what you guys need to focus on first, before you go out and date women and do this and that with women. And at the end of the day, just know, and again, accept the fact that she's not yours, it's just your turn. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.